Next, I want to go back into the internet marketers funnel. Again, opt-in leads, give value, follow up, money. Okay. Notice I added some arrows. The two yellow arrows in the middle were there. I added the kind of circular arrows to this new slide. The money is in the follow-up. Remember that. The money is in the follow-up. So you should always be giving value. You should always be thinking about how you can give more value and to get more leads. So always give value, but also always think about how you can give more value to get more leads. Okay? So that's that given value, follow-up, given value, follow-up. Even, just remember this, even after they become your customers, the value shouldn't stop just there. You know, they're still going to be on your email list. They're still going to have that. They're still going to be in your system. So you should always be thinking about how can I give value to not only my subscribers, my potential customers, my prospects, but also give value to my current customers as well. So if you commit to doing this one slide for the rest of your life, you'll have great success in your business. I guarantee you'll have great success in your business because you're going to be doing something that probably 95% of other dentists are not doing out there today. So this one act can change the way people think about you and your business. And this one act will either shy people away or if you implement this, they will know, like, and trust you, and they'll want to do business with you after they see all the value that you're giving them just through some emails or videos. So let's go back to the mind map, the Internet Marketers Traffic Mind Map. So I simplified this mind map with some bullets on the side, and I want to show you how to get your best bang for your buck. Remember, in the beginning of this presentation I said there are, you can take all these are different ways that we can get traffic and make money online through all these different branches, okay? But if you're not an internet marketer and you're new to the internet marketing business industry, this is going to be overwhelming, and I mean it looks overwhelming. If I'm looking at it from maybe your eyes. For me, I've been doing this for several years, so I know how to take one of these or a few of these and implement it into someone's business and have results going to their business in a short matter of time. But again, you might say, whoa, this is way too much for me. Well, let me just pull out a few of these bullet points so you can actually, maybe start working on some of these yourself or with your marketing staff or your office staff. So the first one is a website. Now, you're probably already getting traffic to your website. Hopefully your website is everywhere. When I mean everywhere, I mean social media sites, on your business cards, on your email signature, print advertising, radio, cable if you're doing that, everywhere. You want your website everywhere. Bottom line is this: wherever you're advertising, you want your web address there so people can go to it. So the next is search traffic. This is getting traffic from Google. About 35% of Google searches, which is about 1 billion per day, are used by customers looking for products and services on the internet, and that means local products and services like their local dentist. So you should do whatever you need to do to get as much local Google search traffic as you can. This means getting your website indexed or ranked as high as it possibly can. The higher you're up in your search engines, the more traffic you're going to get from Google. Bottom line. Let me say that again. The higher you're up in your search engines, meaning getting on that first page within the first few spots, the more traffic you're going to get from Google. The next is video traffic. Video is huge now. More than half of content consumed online is video content. You want to get your videos on YouTube and other sites that will host your videos. You even want to have a video or several videos on your own website. People can now get video through their Droids, iPhones, iPads, and now new TVs are integrating YouTube right onto their right on their menus on these new plasma TVs. The next is social media. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn is a good way to get your content out there. It can be time consuming. I know this because I do this every day. It can be time consuming to do this, but you may want to hire someone or outsource your social media marketing. Now, there are specific tools that I use for my business that makes it not so time consuming. It makes it actually a lot easier and manageable, to do. So if you're gonna hire someone, they need to be savvy enough to know what tools are out there that they can use to integrate your social media marketing into these tools. And if they're not doing that, they're really wasting a lot of your marketing dollars and a lot of your time. So just want to kind of give you a heads up on that. But again, social media, great way to develop some heavy targeted traffic and also some really good relationships too. The next is online PR. Many of the dental practices that I know and work with closely are not taking the time to issue proper press releases. If you issue a press release through, say, maybe online PR Newswire or online business Newswire, those releases can get picked up and indexed by search engines such as Google, which will help get your website up on the top part of those search engines. So you should be doing at least one press release every single month. Anything that is new and exciting or that's happening with your office, should have a press release. For example, my business partner, who's actually a dentist himself, he does this this 1-day community event where he'll bring in other colleagues, other dentists, and they'll do free dental work for people in the community for the first 100 people. That's newsworthy, for press releases. That's something to write about. If you just hired a new dentist for your practice, or if you guys just upgraded all your equipment, if you guys are using something that's technologically new in your practice, do a press release about that. So press releases are really, really important. And again, not a lot of dental offices are really taking the time and using press releases the way they should be used. The next is an email list. The larger your list grows, the more prospects you'll have, and they will see the value that you are giving them and want to do business with you, want to become your patients. So keep growing that email list. And that's through that opt-in box, that opt-in strategy that we were talking about earlier. Facebook ads, paid advertising, Google ads, LinkedIn ads. This is a really, really effective way of driving traffic to your website if you know how to do it and what you're doing. Do you know that you can put a Facebook ad out there that can target people that have read a certain book? I mean, it'll just go to those people that have read that book. You can do that. It's that precise. Or have joined a certain club. So if someone either read a specific book or are a member of a specific club, I mean, that's how targeted these Facebook ads can be. So if you know that your business caters to members of a certain club or read a certain book or even live in a geographic location, I mean, you can even go to like specific zip code if you want. Put those ads out. Do some of that local marketing on Facebook, Google, and LinkedIn. These are some of the main ones that I've picked out of the mind map that, if you guys implement right away, you'll start seeing some results. So if you're doing even half of these from the bulleted list, you're probably doing about 90% more than what other dentists are doing in your area. I guarantee that. Because there's not a lot of people that are doing this. Not a lot of dental practices that are doing all this stuff right now.